Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hell Yeah Gaming, where I have got a very special guest here today. Introducing. Take it away.
Hello, everybody. It's Mark the Dragon Ball Dad here. Very, very happy to be here. Last time I was on the channel, I died in about 3 minutes in the Hunger Games, so hopefully I do a little bit better today.
Yes, well, it would be a little difficult to do worse than that. You were decapitated in the first second of the Hunger Games, and now we're doing Would You Rather. So, it's very simple. Would you rather be married to someone who is a know it all or very ignorant? Go ahead, Mark, take it away. Tell me what you think.
Well, I think my wife sometimes believes she's a know-it-all, so I,
Oh!
no, no, I'm kidding. A know-it-all, I think, would be it'd be frustrating because I don't like being told I'm wrong a lot, which would happen if they knew everything.
Mm.
On the other hand, very ignorant means they know nothing. They're literally anything you speak about, they're going to be wrong. So I think a know-it-all would be slightly less annoying than that, but only just.
Well, here's another angle, and I know that you've had to deal with it in your childhood. Very ignorant also means prone to racism. So, that, I think, all on its own would put me very firmly in the opposite camp.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Well, they wouldn't be married to me in the
Yeah.
first place if that was the case.
Well, this is some magic genie that's just poofing. I guess. Um, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's maybe they're the same ethnicity as you, and they're racist to everyone else.
I could be the cover up for the racism.
The
I'm not
cover.
racist. I married this guy. I married this guy. I can't be racist.
Oh, it could be a cover up. Yeah, how can I be racist? I have black friends guy.
Yeah.
That's, oh man.
Well, that's a very sad life for me. So I'm going for the know-it-all. Know-it-all
Okay.
is a much safer pick.
Okay. I am very often accused of being a know-it-all, and they're always right. I am, and it's a difficult life. I gotta say, being married to me, um, but I would much rather be with somebody who is who corrects mistakes than somebody who doesn't know any better and is prone to just acting it out of that ignorance and but well, here's another angle to think about it. If somebody is ignorant, then they are still potentially open to change and learning, whereas a
They
know-it-all.
could be like a nice ignorant, where they're like naive rather than
Mm-hmm.
like this mean ignorant. Like
Yeah.
a shonen protagonist type. Like
Sure.
if somebody married Gon from Hunter x Hunter, it'd be like that kind of type. But I don't know if that is a good thing either.
hey, hey, Gon is very intelligent in a lot of ways. He's got a lot of nature intelligence. He's a problem solver. He's just not very much of a people person or a logical or educated person.
He knows how to take someone on a good date. So
That's
I
true.
don't know. Maybe I'm swaying towards naive now. Gon's stole my heart.
For all of you who don't know, Mark here is he's primarily an anime and manga YouTuber and analyzing chapters and episodes, character arcs, so on and so forth. So if you're interested in that, go check out his channel, which will be linked in the description down below. So,
And thank you for that.
of course, of course. Now, at the end of the day, I still think I want to go know it all, even though it would probably be awful because I myself am one, and two know it alls against one down head to head would be so so painful. But I I can't stand I I just can't stand stupidity, and I don't have the patience to educate people that often. So I personally want to will go to know-it-all.
Yeah, I can imagine you'd argue a lot. I think I'm gonna go know-it-all because I'm one of them people who knows a little bit about everything, but not a lot about a lot. So maybe they could fill in the blanks for me.
Okay, sure, sure. Yeah, that sounds good. So we have, oh, wow, not even remotely close for people.
Oh wow.
Dang. All right. Well, then, moving right along. If you had to look like one of the Batman villains from Nolan's trilogy, would you rather be Bane, wearing a mask that hides most of your face for life, or be Joker, showing your face but with crazy scars and face paint? Ooh.
Well, this is easy at the minute because Bane is fine. You just look like a musclehead protecting yourself from the virus. But you would. It's a perfect time for this. Joker's never really that good unless you want to work in the circus, and you'd probably be fine. So I'm gonna
Oh,
go with Bane.
you're absolutely. I didn't even think about that angle. You're absolutely right. Like, especially as things are right now, you just look like you're trying to maintain proper procedure in the pandemic. If you're
Yeah,
looking like Bane, and even after the pandemic is over, like people could just assume that you've become one of those nuts who wants to keep wearing it, or that maybe it's damaged your health in such a way that now you have to wear a mask all the time.
yeah. Or you could get a job in construction and say like it's just for protection against the fumes.
Yeah, you don't want to be
Very.
breathing in the all that that micro dust of stone and brick that gets blasted up.
I didn't
Absolutely.
realize how easy. If he moved to China, he would be just fit right in. Like
Well,
it's just common to wear the pants there.
well, other than being like 6'5" and white and like a beefcake, that's. I think maybe he wouldn't quite fit in perfectly. So okay, I mean we've talked about the positives of Bane. We can come up with something positive for looking like Joker. I mean, uh, for instance, you could uh,
Joke is hard. Joke is like, you can't just go to the shop like that. You know, just in the middle of the night, pop out for some milk looking like Joker. It's not going to go down well.
but
Never.
who's
Job
gonna mess
interview.
with who's gonna mess with you? That's the thing. Who's ever gonna mess with you if you're looking like Joker? Everyone's afraid of clowns, and you're a clown with face scars. Okay, they're like, whoa, I'm not gonna come near this guy. I'm not gonna come near this Joker.
It's yeah. I couldn't deal with that. I need people who like me. You know, job interviews as Joker would be something else.
That's true. That's true. Like, Bob, can't you take this job seriously? Then you just come look up at him and slowly smile. Why
I know.
so serious? Okay, I think we're both pretty firmly on the Bane side here.
That's so funny. I never thought picking Bane to look like would be so easy.
Wow, this is really close. This is a lot.
They haven't. The Joker's cool, but I just don't think it's practical.
I
My kids
agree.
wouldn't believe me. Like,
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Joker is my favorite character of all time, and I think that it would just be awful to go around looking like him all the time. So, I,
there's probably people who do that somewhere on the internet. To be fair,
oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. All right. Next up, we have: would you rather be a contestant on Wheel of Fortune, or be a contestant on Jeopardy? Ooh, I know. I know
I know
exactly.
Wheel of Fortune, but I don't even know what Jeopardy is.
You don't know
I
what
really don't.
you don't know what Jeopardy is?
I wonder if it was on here. I wonder if it was on in England. That might be why. I hope
Oh,
that's why.
wait. How can
What's
you?
what
How can you know what Wheel of Fortune is when it's
we had that?
America's game?
We had like a British version of that with like British hosts and stuff.
Ah,
That's why I know Wheel of Fortune.
you
I don't know
lie.
who.
You limey
I'm not
Brits
lying.
taking you. I didn't say lying. I said limey. You limey
Oh,
Brits taking our American games.
it's like when you take our comedies and just destroy them. Just
You mean like The Office?
yeah, The Office. You tried it with the In-Betweeners, and that was horrible. It was Shameless. So
Uh,
many shows. They don't come. There's a different sense of humor, I think, in
I've
bringing it to America.
oh,
That's a
absolutely.
different topic.
Absolutely, but I love both regional humors. So
Yeah,
I've never heard of most of those shows you said, just The Office, really.
yeah.
Being human. I'm pretty sure even most Brits could say that the U.S. version is way better. And
I haven't watched the US. I've only seen the British. I'm loyal, man. I'm loyal.
oh man, it's a you should try the U.S. version of Being Human. It's
I, I
fantastic.
will.
All
I
right.
enjoyed. I enjoyed. We were just chatting now. Let's go. I'm
Yeah.
going Wheel of Fortune because I know that game.
Well, I mean, it's well, that makes it easy. Okay, so Jeopardy is you know Alex Trebek. Have you heard of him?
Yeah, I know the
Okay,
name.
yeah. Okay,
I
so
probably
yeah,
recognize it.
okay, okay, yeah. So Alex Trebek hosts it, and it's a quiz game with the three contestants where there's it's that row of TV screens that are like I don't know 5 or 6 categories, and there's a dollar amount that ranging from $100 to like 500, and then second round they are all doubled. It's just a rapid fire quick trivia where the last person to answer correctly chooses the next one. Say, ABCs for 300, and then
Ah, it's just a
they
general knowledge game. You
it
category
yeah
answer it. Maybe
the
I'm better off with that,
yeah.
depending on what questions I get.
Well, so here's the trick with Jeopardy. You have to put it doesn't give questions, they just give statements and you're supposed to give your answer to it in the form of a question, so it's reversed.
Oh,
Right.
I'm
So
going to Wheel of Fortune.
it's like if you don't phrase your answer in the form of a question, it doesn't count. um
Oh,
yeah.
give me an example. Give me an example.
Okay.
I want to try it.
Okay. So let's say uh we'll say rock groups from 70s and 80s is the category. And they say this group's we'll say this group's debut album was High Voltage, and the answer to that would be ACDC. But you can't just say ACDC. You would say who are ACDC.
Ah, right. Yeah, that I'm going on Wheel of Fortune. I feel I would mess up at that completely.
Yeah,
Need to be practiced.
it's very rapid fire. Once you if you get a question wrong, instead of gaining that dollar amount, you lose it. And every once in a while, one of the questions is secretly what's called a daily double, where instead of having the dollar value amount, you bet how much money you've already earned, however much of it you want to bet, to take a risk, and you can double however much you bet, or you lose how much you bet. Uh,
Wow.
and
I
at the very
I'd be
end,
just
go ahead.
looking at the guy when he was explaining the rules before we filmed, and I'd be out first round because I had the explanation, and I'm still like, yeah, it's too much. I do trivia. I thought it was just going to be like a
Hmm.
quiz at first, and I'd be okay, but
It's
no, that's
it basically is like just straight up trivia quiz. It's just say everything in the form of a question, really. And then at the very end of it is the final Jeopardy, where you everybody secretly writes down their answer to the final question, and you bet however much you want to bet from the total that you've accrued the whole game. Uh, but the thing about so the big thing here is that if you're on Jeopardy, uh, if you win the game, you get to move on to the next day. You keep all the money you made, and you move on to the next day, and you play the next game with the next group of people. Uh,
so
and
you can win a lot of money if
yeah,
you stay on for a long time.
exactly. The all time winner was around for like 3 months or something. His name is Ken Jennings. Uh, and
Jesus.
right, yeah, and he's crazy. But also the other thing is in Jeopardy, if you lose, then basically you get nothing. It doesn't matter how much money you earned through your questions. You just if you didn't win, you get nothing.
Yeah. 3 months. You must be like a genius. I'm guessing you're like a
That's
big Jeopardy fan, so I think you might pick that. But I'm sticking with Wheel of Fortune. A little bit
actually.
of luck.
Actually, even though I'm a big general knowledge person, and I do watch both of these shows, I would pick Wheel of Fortune because of the fact that I'm a writer and I'm much better if I focus myself on spelling in English than having to rapidly change categories like bam, 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 bam. So even though Jeopardy gives the chance to win a lot more, and you can stay on longer if you keep winning, and Wheel of Fortune you only can win one time, I would pick Wheel of Fortune because even if I don't win, I still get to keep whatever I got through the game, and I feel like I would perform better.
Yeah. If I had to pick any game show ever, what would you pick? I'd pick catchphrase. I'm pretty good at catchphrase. I don't know if you have that in America, but that is my
I,
peak.
I have never heard of that ever.
Oh, it's brilliant. You get like an animation plays that represents like a normal phrase, and the first person to guess what the phrase is wins the prize.
Ah,
It's really good.
okay, that's cool. That's cool. If any game show at all, I would either do Wheel of Fortune or I would do Family Feud.
Family Feud, I've seen that, but that's
Mm-hmm.
not big. We have like different
Mm-hmm.
quiz shows. I didn't expect this disconnect. Let's move on.
All right, Wheel of Fortune. We both agree, and it's pretty heavily Wheel of Fortune. That's
Landslide. That's why
landslide.
it's international.
Pretty much, pretty much. All right. And now, would you rather live in a giant peach or live in a giant shoe? We're getting nursery rhyme fairy tale on this.
This is easy.
All right.
Peach rots.
The
You lose
peach.
your house. It does. It rots.
Yep.
You've got to stay in the shoe,
You're
and
absolutely you're right.
unless the giant has an odor problem,
Hmm.
because it's got to be a used shoe, I guess.
Well,
You're gonna be okay.
it could be a new shoe. We don't know. We're setting.
Oh, new shoe.
You know.
New shoe smell for eternity isn't a bad situation. I feel the shoe's quite sturdy. I don't think my kids would break it.
Mm,
Peach, they've got a chance of eating their way through that.
yeah.
Telling
The
you,
absolutely.
food bills would go down.
Oh yeah, no. The kids that eat through the peach, it'd be very mushy. You couldn't really move around in it. You'd be sticky and wet all the time.
I feel like you could even like put electricity and stuff into a shoe. You could
Mm,
install all the things we have in a shoe. It's pretty solid. So I don't know
absolutely.
if you could in a peach.
Well, here's
I'm
the
all for the shoe house.
well, the peach, the giant peach, could be its own electrical battery.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. You didn't think about that, did you?
didn't. I do remember this vaguely in school, seeing potatoes and stuff
Mm-hmm.
made into electrical currents. Still, is
Absolutely.
that good? Would we survive in there if it's all electrified?
Well, yeah, that's why you set down tarps. Okay, I think we're both pretty firmly on in the camp of giant shoe.
Yeah.
All right, that's whoa.
Whoa.
I did not expect that. I totally thought this would go the other way.
A lot of people don't like feet. I think that's the main issue here. Even though there's not a foot in there,
Yeah,
that's what's the.
no, that could be it. That could absolutely be it. Okay, okay. Well, moving on. If you are only allowed to read one comic book company's comic books, would you rather only read Marvel or only read DC?
Oh
Oh,
my God.
mmm, oh.
This
Uh,
question for me is basically: do I want to read Spider-Man or do I want to read Batman? Because they're the two that I'm like really into, and I could never ever choose. Like, this is horrible. This is
this
a real cruel question.
this is especially for big comic fans like me who love them both. But
I suppose for you it's easier because you've read a lot of each of them, so you could know like, well, I've got
mhm.
all these from one side. I've just got two comics that I like and that I vaguely follow, and I don't know what to do.
Oh, I hate this question. I hate this question. This is the worst. Oh,
Um,
so So here's the thing. I generally consider myself more of a DC fan than a Marvel fan on about a 60-40 split. I'm like 60% DC, 40% Marvels. I still like them both by quite a bit. Uh, Now, if we're since we're only talking comic books, like we're leaving movies, TV shows, all other media out of this completely, just the comic books. Here's my sincere thoughts. Both of their current ongoing business decisions, story decisions, and developments in characters suck. I'm sorry. I'm one of those guys who's gonna be like, I gotta relive the glory days. It's all new and different, and I don't. That's that's what I'm like right now. But it's true. Like when I, both companies keep trying to put out giant crossovers and events, like constantly anymore, and those are the kinds of things where you have to like make sure that the stab blah, I can't speak right now. Make sure the status quo is established and maintained for a while before you shake things up with a big event. But they're throwing several major events like all the time. In Marvel's case, they had like three going at the same time concurrently, and a lot of these events are also poorly written. Like, oh my god, DC's Heroes in Crisis was just the worst, most horrible piece of schlock ever. So, I
But that is a damn review. And actually, I actually see like that is the common consensus with a lot of people. Like it's not just you. So to the question for me, I think I base it basically off my childhood, and I was just I wanted to be Peter Parker. I did.
mhm.
I won't lie about that. So it would be Marvel just because of that. Even though
Okay.
probably as an adult, I probably prefer Batman. Yeah, I couldn't take away those special childhood moments.
I totally get that. I understand that. I have one rebuttal. One more day. So that's anyone who understands that will instantly they'll just they'll be like, "Yep, he's got a point. One more day." Yeah. Do you know what that is?
I'm trying to think off the top of my head, but no, you're gonna have to educate me.
Peter Parker sold his marriage to the devil.
Oh, that's one way to do things.
So okay, so since I made it clear that I don't like the direction either of them are going a lot of the times at this point, so I have to make my decision based it's the same way that you did basically, based on my childhood and based on the backlog of all their history. And when I have that in mind, then I lean on DC because as much as I love characters like Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, Captain America, uh, DC has both heroes and villains that I really love, whereas Marvel really only has heroes that I love and only a small handful of villains I care about.
I feel with
So,
Marvel as well, I could introduce it to my kids like a lot sooner than a lot of the DC stuff, which would be an advantage to me.
modern DC, yes. If we were talking about Bronze, Silver Age era, then that would probably be flipped, honestly. Uh,
Yeah.
but okay, so you Marvel, me DC, but I'm the one with control of the mouse, so I'm clicking Marvel.
Oh wow.
Ooh, wow.
Because of movies. That is
That's
100% because of movies.
I completely agree. It's 100% because of the movies, and
I
that's a
love the DC animated movies.
oh the
The
DC
animated DC stuff is amazing.
the animated DC films are fantastic. Absolutely. Everyone who answered Marvel based on the movies, though, didn't pay a close enough attention to the to the question. Also, 69. Nice.
It's gotta be said.
All right. Well, this will be the last one, and we'll leave it for all of you at home to answer. Would you rather be a girl with a buzz cut or be a boy with thick, long, curly hair? Ooh, luscious. So, are you gonna be? So,
I have been a boy with thick, long, curly hair. That's how my hair grows. That's how I had my hair from like 17 to about 23,
oh,
and
well,
it was fine. There was no issues. But I don't think there's any issues with being a girl with a buzz cut. I really
absolutely
don't.
not. There's
So
this
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 is
is
like,
this is a question that plays on gender norms that, and I don't really like that. I want to skip this one because I don't like that.
yeah,
I
that,
like
that was like a weird question to
it
put in.
was. All right, if you were offered the chance, would you rather leave Earth forever and live with a race of aliens, or get to meet a race of aliens but stay on Earth?
Well,
Interesting. Very interesting.
I
Everyone,
suppose if you go to live with a race of aliens, you're getting to explore another way of life, other planets. You get
absolutely.
to stay on, you get to stay on Earth. You
Mm-hmm.
get that special experience,
Mm-hmm.
and to like know that something's out there. But then you get to continue with your normal life.
Yep, those are the two big draws to these options. So everybody at
Hmm.
home, go ahead and answer either leave Earth forever to live with aliens or meet aliens on and but stay on Earth. I want to know your answers in the comments below. And with that, guys, I thank all of you for your time and for watching. Again, this is Mark, the Dragon Ball Dad. Check out his channel in the description. Give him your best pitch now. Go.
My best pitch for my channel. If you like shonen, I've probably covered what you like, and yeah, just it's fun. It's a nice little channel. That's all I've got, bro. I'm not. I wasn't ready for my pitch. I was focused on the question.
That's exactly why I threw you in the deep end of the pool. Ha ha ha.
That question though, what are you going for? What are you going
Oh,
for? I mean, if
oh
I
well, well.
was
Oh,
to come,
I don't want to poison the. I don't want to poison the well for the comment for the viewers. They all answer, and you know what? I'll tell you as soon as we turn the recording off. So,
okay.
everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I think we need to give our friend Mark here a great big hell yeah. Are you ready to do that, bud?
Yeah,
All right.
always.
All right. On three. One, two, three. Hell yeah.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that failed.
That works. We both did it. In
uh,
sync.
it was. Uh, have fun, guys. Bye bye.